The Emergency Substitute. Maya Bennett was elbow-deep in espresso grounds when her phone erupted with the shrill ringtone she'd assigned to family emergencies. She glanced at the screen, saw Sophia's name flashing urgently, and her stomach dropped. Her older sister never called during work hours unless something was seriously wrong. "Maya, thank God you answered." Sophia's voice was tight with pain and desperation. "I need you to do something for me right now, like immediately." "What's wrong? Are you hurt?" Maya stepped away from the espresso machine, ignoring the impatient customer tapping his credit card against the counter. "I'm at Northwestern Hospital. Kidney stones, they think. The pain is unbearable, and they're running tests, but I have a pickup in 35 minutes. Sophia's breath hitched. "It's Dr. Ethan Cross. He's my most important client. If I miss this pickup, Sterling Executive Services will drop my contract and I'll lose everything I've built." Maya's mind raced. She had exactly zero experience as a professional driver. Her expertise began and ended with pulling perfect espresso shots and creating latte art that made Instagram-worthy posts. "Sophia, I don't know anything about being a chauffeur. I can't just—" "You can absolutely do this. The Mercedes is already at O'Hare, parking structure B, level 4, space 247. Lockbox code is 9163. Keys are inside. Just hold a sign with his name, drive him to the Whitmore Hotel downtown, and be polite. That's it. Please, Maya, I'm begging you." The desperation in her sister's voice made the decision for her. "Fine, I'm leaving now. Text me everything I need to know." 28 minutes later, Maya was hyperventilating slightly as she gripped the steering wheel of a Mercedes S-Class that probably cost more than she'd earned in 5 years. She'd thrown on the emergency outfit Sophia kept in her gym bag, a tailored black pantsuit that was a size too small in the shoulders, but would have to suffice. Her normally wild curls were wrestled into a professional-looking twist, secured with approximately 15 bobby pins. The international arrivals terminal at O'Hare thrummed with activity. Maya positioned herself near the exit gates, clutching a hastily printed sign that read "Dr. Cross" in bold Arial font. Around her, other drivers stood with military posture, their expressions neutral and professional. Maya tried to mimic their stance while her heart hammered against her ribs. She scanned the emerging passengers, trying to guess which one might be her client. A businessman in a rumpled suit? The elegant woman with the Hermes bag? Then she saw him, and her breath caught unexpectedly. He was striking in a way that made her forget the rehearsed professional greeting she'd been practicing. Tall and lean, he moved through the crowd with unconscious confidence. His charcoal suit was impeccably tailored, and his dark hair had that deliberately casual style that screamed expensive salon. But it was his eyes that arrested her attention when he approached, a remarkable shade of amber that seemed to see more than they should. "You're here for Dr. Cross?" His voice was warm, with an undertone of curiosity. "Yes, sir. Welcome to Chicago. I'm your driver this evening." Maya was proud that her voice came out steady despite her racing pulse. Something flickered across his expression, amusement perhaps, or interest. "Thank you for meeting me. Shall we?" As they walked toward the parking structure, Maya became acutely aware of him beside her. He didn't walk ahead, expecting her to follow, like some VIP clients Sophia had described. Instead, he adjusted his pace to match hers, and when she nearly dropped the keys while trying to unlock the trunk, he simply waited without any hint of impatience. "First time?" he asked as they settled into the vehicle, his tone gentle rather than mocking. Maya's cheeks burned. "Is it that obvious?" "Only slightly, but I appreciate honesty over practiced perfection." His smile was genuine, reaching those remarkable eyes. "I'm Ethan, by the way. Dr. Cross feels too formal for someone who's saving my evening. Maya, and I'm actually saving my sister's evening. She's the real professional. I usually make lattes, not drive luxury sedans. Where do you work? There was genuine interest in his question as she navigated out of the parking structure. Morning Grounds Cafe in Wicker Park. It's small, nothing like the fancy downtown places, but our regulars swear by our cinnamon scones. She relaxed slightly as traffic forced them into a slower pace. I'll have to visit sometime. Something in his tone made her glance at the rearview mirror. He was watching her with an intensity that sent unexpected warmth through her chest. You'd probably be disappointed after whatever five-star hotel restaurant you're staying at. I doubt that. The best experiences are usually found in unexpected places. The drive downtown took longer than usual, Friday evening traffic creating a river of brake lights ahead of them. Instead of the awkward silence Maya had dreaded, conversation flowed naturally. Ethan asked about her work, and she found herself telling him about Mrs. Chen, who came in every morning at 7:15 for green tea and always left origami cranes on the counter. About Marcus, the street musician, who practiced in the alley, and how she brought him coffee on cold mornings. About Lily, who studied calculus at the corner table and dreamed of becoming an aerospace engineer. You remember all their stories, Ethan observed, his reflection in the mirror showing genuine warmth. They're not just customers. Mrs. Chen's cranes remind her of her mother in Taiwan. Marcus is saving for recording studio time. Lily needs somewhere quiet because her apartment is too crowded with younger siblings. Everyone has a story worth remembering. She paused, suddenly self-conscious. Sorry, I'm talking too much. Don't apologize. It's refreshing to hear someone speak about their work with such genuine care. Most people I meet talk about profit margins and market shares. Something shifted in his expression. You see people, really see them. That's rare. The sincerity in his voice made Maya's pulse quicken. She met his eyes in the mirror again, and the moment stretched between them, charged with something unexpected and undeniable. Beyond professional boundaries. The Whitmore Hotel's grand entrance loomed ahead, its golden lights reflecting off polished marble. Maya pulled smoothly to the curb, proud she'd managed the drive without incident. As she moved to open Ethan's door, he was already stepping out, then turning to face her directly. Thank you, Maya. You made an exhausting travel day considerably better. His eyes held hers with unnerving intensity. Just doing my sister's job, but I'm glad it went okay. She handed him the business card Sophia had left, trying not to ignore the disappointment settling in her chest. This was it, back to her regular life. Have dinner with me. The words weren't exactly a question, but not quite a command either. Maya blinked. I'm sorry, what? Dinner. Tonight. You've already gone above and beyond for your sister. Let me thank you properly, and honestly, I'd enjoy the company. His smile was disarming. Unless you have other plans? Every sensible thought told her to decline. He was a client, clearly wealthy, completely out of her league. But something in his expression, hope mixed with genuine interest, made her hesitate. I'm not dressed for anywhere fancy. Neither am I after 12 hours of travel. I know a place. Trust me? 40 minutes later, Maya found herself in a small Italian restaurant tucked away in a neighborhood she'd never explored. The lighting was soft, the atmosphere intimate without being pretentious. Ethan had changed into dark jeans and a Henley that somehow made him more approachable, yet no less attractive. So what brings a doctor to Chicago? Maya asked, twirling pasta around her fork. Research. I work in a specialized field that requires a lot of travel. Biological integration studies. How different organisms adapt to unfamiliar environments. That sounds fascinating and completely over my head, she laughed. You'd be surprised. You already understand the core concept. You mentioned how people need the right environment to thrive. Mrs. Chen with her tea ritual, Marcus with his music, Lily with her study space. You create environments where people can be themselves. The way he connected her simple observations to his complex work made her chest tighten. You make coffee service sound noble, isn't it? You provide comfort, routine, and connection. That's everything humans need. His hand moved across the table, fingers brushing hers. What do you need, Maya? The question hung between them, loaded with possibility. Maya's breath caught as his thumb traced small circles on her wrist. I don't know. I've never really thought about it. Maybe you should.
Introducing me to aliens? You're handling this better than most humans do, Zara observed with amusement. Usually there's more screaming. Despite everything, Maya found herself studying Zara with fascination rather than fear. The purple tone of her skin seemed to shimmer subtly, and her movements had an otherworldly grace. Are there more of you? Hundreds visit Earth annually, Ethan explained. We have facilities where they can stay safely, learn about human culture, conduct research. My job is protecting them and managing the integration process. Maya sank into a chair, her mind reeling. This is absolutely insane. I know, and I wouldn't blame you for walking out right now. Ethan knelt beside her chair, his hand finding hers. But I'm hoping you'll stay, that you'll let me show you how extraordinary the universe really is. Maya looked into his amber eyes, saw the vulnerability there, the hope. Then she looked at Zara, who was watching with quiet interest. Every logical thought screamed at her to leave, but her heart whispered something different. Okay, she heard herself say. Show me. The smile that broke across Ethan's face made her decision worth it. Over the next hours, Maya's understanding of reality expanded exponentially. Zara explained her world, showed holographic images of purple skies and crystalline cities. Ethan detailed the alliance between Earth and 12 other planets, the careful balance of secrecy and cooperation. Why keep it secret? Maya asked. Your world isn't ready for widespread contact, Zara said gently, but individuals like Ethan, like you now, can build bridges. As the evening deepened, Zara excused herself, giving them privacy. Ethan pulled her onto the balcony, the city lights spread below them like terrestrial stars. Are you okay? He asked softly. I don't know. My brain is screaming that this is impossible, but my gut says it's all real. She leaned against the railing. Why me? Why risk telling me? Because you see people, Maya. Really see them. You didn't look at Zara with fear. You looked at her with curiosity. That's rare. His arm circled her waist from behind, his breath warm against her ear. And because I'm falling for you, and I needed you to know who I really am. Maya turned in his embrace, her hand sliding up his chest. You barely know me. I know enough. I know you're kind and brave and see beauty in ordinary moments. I know you make me want to stay in one place for the first time in years. His lips brushed her temple. Tell me I'm not alone in this. Instead of answering, Maya kissed him, pouring all her confusion and desire and hope into the contact. Ethan responded with matching intensity, walking her backward until her shoulders met the glass door. His hands tangled in her hair, his body pressing against her with clear intent. Stay tonight, he murmured against her lips. Yes, Maya breathed, and let him lead her inside.